Good evening. I'm Ian Toner of Ultiworld. I'm joined by Kelly Johnson of Seattle Riot. We've just wrapped up day one of the West Coast tryouts for Team USA's representatives at the World Ultimate and Guts Championships later this summer. Kelly, no secret you've been training for quite a while and very intensely. How do you feel day one went for you?
I feel like day one went great. It's a lot of fun to come out here and see everybody, especially in the off season. In the off season, you're not going to spend as much time seeing your opponents or friends that are cross town or cross country. So it's nice to see familiar faces and to kind of all come together with a common goal of pushing each other to get better to try to make this Team USA.
Sure, and along that lines, I mean, your team, Seattle Riot, has a great rivalry, but also friendship with the women of San Francisco Fury.
Yeah, Fury.
Can you talk about what it was like to actually get to play with them and even compete against them in a different setting?
So the fun thing was today, someone that I usually guard on Fury is Anna Nazaroff, or Mad Dog.
Sure.
Her and I were put on the same team together today. So her and I got to work and get lots of reps together, which is kind of funny, and then against each other when we had a scrimmage later.
That's awesome.
So it's great because you know each other so well personally that it's even kind of more fun to push each other and to kind of rib at each other or get more competitive with it, but on a very friendly and spirited level. The rest of the teams, Riot and Fury, there's a lot of us here. So it's kind of fun because there is a common unity in terms of us being able to rise up and really get the best out of each other so we can show what we are made of and try to make this team. So it's kind of like a common goal, and we kind of push each other, rib each other, and it's it means a lot.
Right, and you like to think that the coaches who structured this whole event had that in mind when they were putting the drills and the players themselves
Well,
together.
the funny thing is the coach of Fury and then the coach of Riot are the two coaches, or the ex-coach of Fury, Maddie and Andy, so it's kind of fun.
Yep,
Yeah.
great to see their influence here. I mean, obviously, there's been a lot of hype leading up to this tryout. People saying this is going to be the most competitive tryout ever. You've played at the highest levels of the game. Worlds finals, nationals finals, the ditch experience a few months ago. How did this compare in terms of level of competition and effort?
Yeah, I'd say very similar in terms of everybody knows there's something on the line. So the amount of effort and intensity that's put in is really, really high. There's not any really ebbs in terms of energy or effort or athleticism that's out there. So there's always kind of this heightened state of awareness of what's going on.
Sure.
And because of that, the spirit's really high, the competition is really fierce, and the energy is just really up there. So in general, it's just always on the whole time, which is exhausting, but it's been a lot of fun and really exhilarating.
Well, it's great to hear. What goals do you have for yourself tomorrow?
Goals. Push through tiredness. Obviously, it was a lot of reps today. They wanted to see a lot of different things. So, like Maddie said at the end of our day, everyone's tired and that's okay, but it's what you do with it that matters. So I think tomorrow it's being able to push through how your body feels for day two and continue to make good decisions and work with players that you're not used to being with. So a lot of communication, continue to put on energy, and continue to push yourself.
Cool.
Those are my goals.
Well, Kelly, we wish you best of luck. Thank you so much for your time. And this has been Ultiworld's coverage of the Team USA World Ultimate and Guts Championship tryouts.